Welcome to Digital Champions TV, where we speak with the top leaders and trendsetters in advertising and marketing. I'm Greg Kirkham, and today we're joined by Edward DuCoin, founder and partner of Orpical Technology Solutions, Inc., based in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Welcome, Edward.
Hey, Greg, good job not doing the French version of my name.
I always revert over to the French way, so I've got you. Edward, your journey began... Why, thank you. Your journey began as a telemarketing manager at the age of 17. How did this experience turn into Orpical Technology Solutions?
Well, it's been an interesting entrepreneurial journey. I mean, I literally went for a job interview when I was 17, and the guy hiring me said, "Look, there's a few people in the lobby that need to be interviewed. Do you want to do that?" And next thing I knew, I was running the call center. For that particular company, we became the #1 call center, and it was like 30 of them in the United States. It was in the lawn care world, and we outsold the trucks. So we had good news and bad news. In July, they said, "Well, we're the #1 office." That's the good news. The bad news is we have to shut down the operations because they can't handle the volume that we produced. So I'm like, well, that stinks because I've got really good people and you guys have phones. So I said, can I lease your phone system and keep the people, and I'll pay them myself? And started a little telemarketing business right there in their office. And, 16 years later, we had hundreds of employees and multiple call centers, and it was cool.
Wow. And then it turned into your journey with Orpical Solutions. Orpical Technology Solutions, I should say. Now, prior to your interview, you mentioned cutting-edge technologies that Orpical uses to help businesses enhance productivity. Who is the ideal business client for your tools, and what do your tools do?
Well, we started, I took the company public and then left the company because there really wasn't much for me to do. We had, there was other mergers and acquisitions. I got involved in NASCAR, got involved in starting a bank, had some interesting partnerships, both good and bad, more towards the bad. So Orpical came about with my desire to work with a certain type of people, and each letter in Orpical stands for something. Like the O is optimistic, the L is loyalty. It started out as literally a marketing and advertising agency, digital marketing and advertising. And it's interesting that I'm being interviewed here today because about 4 years ago, and I just saw this by chance the other day, I was saying that we need that next thing because we will never grow to the extent that I know we're capable of growing without a unique technology. And that really has become artificial intelligence. We have gone all in on providing that for clients, and not just providing it for clients, but creating productizing services around it. My partner came up with the concept of we help businesses buy back their time. And so with that, our ideal client is somebody that will be able to realize a significant return on investment, where we're able to automate their systems more on the operations and marketing side of things, so that we can decrease their existing costs and operations. And then that's what we mean by buying back their time. Because if there's a process that takes a company, actually, it doesn't really matter the size. What matters is that there's a significant return on investment. So we have one person that we spec a project out for, that the task takes them like 6 hours, and we get it down to like 15 minutes. Well, on an annualized basis, right then and there's a significant return on investment. So we are embracing the technology, I think, at a pretty deep level for the size organization we are. And we've always been in a situation where we were a business consulting firm disguised as a marketing agency. Now we're a business consulting firm disguised as a software development and marketing agency.
Wow, and what an adaptation, right? What a development in the business that you're able to infuse a lot of those SaaS components into it. Thank you so much, Edward, for sharing your expertise and perspectives with us today. To connect with Orpical Technology Solutions and learn more about Edward DuCoin's work, visit digitalchampionstv.com.